Developments this noon in Libya. We've learned Egypt and the United Arab Emirates secretly carried out airstrikes against Islamist militias. The strikes took place last week. U.S. officials say they were not told of the strikes beforehand. The strikes failed to stop the militias from seizing control of the Tripoli airport. And even as militants in Syria release an American citizen, the unrest in that region just continues to grow.
Now, President Obama authorized reconnaissance flights over Syria as officials consider expanding action against ISIL. Susan Salney has the latest.
It could be a first step toward the possibility of direct U.S. military action against ISIS in Syria. This morning, there are reports that President Obama has authorized surveillance flights over Syria and that those flights have begun. U.S. officials have said they need more information before they could launch airstrikes against the militant Islamic group ISIS, the terrorist organization that has been gaining ground in Iraq and Syria and that just last week executed American journalist James Foley. U.S. and British authorities are scrambling to track down Foley's executioner, reportedly focusing now on a young London-based rapper known as El Jinni, who has joined ISIS. El Jinni's most recent social media posting shows the severed head of a Syrian soldier, saying beheading is the only cure.
Their only source of identity is a very extreme and arguably manipulated version of Islam that says, I don't belong to any nation.
Fears are growing about the threat to other American hostages held by ISIS. One family is speaking up about their daughter, a 26-year-old who was working at a hospital in Syria when she was kidnapped. ISIS has said they'll release the American in return for the release of a woman named Afia Siddiqui, a Pakistani doctor sentenced to 86 years in prison for the attempted murder of an American soldier in Afghanistan. But now, Siddiqui's family has come forward to plead for the young American woman's life.
They were traumatized by the thought that someone else could be harmed in the name of Afia.
ISIS is also demanding a $6.6 million ransom for the American hospital workers' release. Susan Salney, ABC News, Washington.